Sports up, guys. How's it going? We're back with Lauren,
And Kate.
and we're going to talk about a little gridiron,
Little
a
football.
little football action going on here. So, I don't know. Do you want to start with the first one?
Yeah, sure.
I know we've been talking about it, and it's been going on for like a month and a half now. Like, what?
you know,
a month, actually. A month.
Yeah,
No, actually a little longer than a
a
month
month.
because I found this out, actually. So, we're going to talk about the Kaepernick. Kaepernick taking a knee.
Oh,
Which, wasn't... Never mind. I was going to make a joke that I would normally make not on air.
air, right?
But I can't make that joke here.
I mean, I got to be a little unbiased with this today because he was not he's never been my favorite quarterback. I've never really particularly liked him, and after this, I really haven't. Like my dad and I have never been, Harbaugh fans. We've never been, supporters of the Harbaugh brothers. But I think that's the way that I grew up. So now seeing this and him, he always threw tantrums, and I mean, people were like, he's a one-trick pony. I saw something on the ESPN. They're like, he's a one-trick pony. He can literally run and throw a ball, and that's all he's got. Yeah. And people are outraged by him.
Listen, man. When I first saw this happening, it was kind of as though I was very infuriated. Obviously, I mean, I'm a person. I own a truck. I hunt. Like, I'm a very American person. I love America, and I'm just like so happy that this is the place that I was born in. Because if I was born in any other country, I wouldn't have the opportunities that I've been given and have had. So thank you for that. Oh my God.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just got breaking news from Fox, but it has nothing to do with sports, so we can't talk about it. Sorry. But, Kaepernick, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. But, it's always something to me. It's like, the flag stands for many things.
It does.
Many, many things. And for a lot of people. But for me, the flag has always, and I was born in a family that has had a lot of military, a lot of law enforcement, and for me that flag always stood for them. It wasn't a flag for our country. For me growing up, it was a flag for our law enforcement and our military, and that is what they're fighting for, is that symbol of freedom.
Exactly.
So every time I look at the flag, I think of my family members and my Marines and Army members and police officers and firefighters. I think of them. And when I see people doing this, I take it personal, as though they're insulting my family.
Right.
And I don't like when people insult my family. I'm Italian.
Oh,
I don't like that.
Exactly. Like
I took it personally.
We have friends that are, in the military, not in the military, but are police officers. Yeah. Like we have a friend who's a police officer in Norwalk, and we have a friend of ours who's the chief of police of Bridgeport. Yeah. So, seeing that, like it hurts, and, our friend who's the chief of police of Bridgeport is Cuban. Right. He's a wonderful guy. He makes sure everything is running smoothly in Bridgeport, which is a very hard city to do. But I bet when he saw that, it wasn't like
exactly.
It's very difficult. Like you come to this country for freedom, and it's very that's what it's for, is freedom. But
exactly, it's that symbol, and I do and now at first I was very upset, but I had to take that step back, and also being a broadcaster and in the news, I try not to be biased at all. But
exactly,
I took that step back, and I support his action, not his actions,
but what he's standing up for.
I support that he is taking a stand.
I do support
that
exactly,
because that flag is allowing you to do that.
Exactly.
Remember that, though, that this flag is giving you that freedom to speak your mind, to take a knee or sit during the national anthem. It's giving you that right. And you have that right. And by all means, go for it.
Exactly.
But I do believe as though, there are many other ways you could do this. There are. And I know a lot of people are saying, there is many other ways to do it, but this is the way he's doing it, and this is the way he's choosing to do it. That's fine. I get it. But at the same time, it's football.
That's true.
And I know that, and we go back to it, let's keep politics out of football, let's do this and that. But It is, in fact, before even football players were even doing the national anthem, they never did the national anthem.
Right.
The NFL paid the military for this.
Exactly.
So it's like, if you don't want that in football, keep politics out of football, maybe the NFL, should have never brought the national anthem, which I won't say that. I'm saying that as maybe that's just a thing. I believe in saying the national anthem before games, especially baseball games. That's my favorite moment.
Right.
And the 7th inning stretch. But, it's just, I just want to go over a timeline first off.
Yeah.
Because this dates back to August 14th.
The start of preseason.
August 14th. Kaepernick goes August 14th to the 20th. He went unnoticed sitting during the national anthem, which
I don't know how you go unnoticed.
Well, he was according to Mike Garafolo of the NFL Network, Kaepernick wasn't in uniform and didn't play during the first 2 games.
That would make sense.
Right. So he went unnoticed. But August 26th is when he gains the attention for his protest, and that's, that the picture of, him sitting between the 2 coolers.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when he told the media after game he sat because of the oppression of people of color and ongoing issues with police brutality. And then the 28th is when he keeps expanding his reasonings. September 1st, Kaepernick takes a knee during the anthem and is joined by teammates Eric Reid. September 1st is when he gains the following of the NFL. The players. Yep. The players. September 1st, when Eric Reid joined him, is when he started. That started a trickling, a snowball effect.
Yeah.
Jeremy Lane of the Seattle Seahawks sits during the national anthem. Megan Rapinoe is during the national anthem in support of Colin Kaepernick. That was a completely different sport.
Yeah.
We're going to soccer now.
Yep.
We are going all the way over to women's
soccer. I mean,
so it's not just football, though.
And it was going on because the World Cup of Hockey was going on at this point in time. And John Tortorella, who's was the U.S. head coach, said any player sits during the national anthem, you're going to sit the entire game.
Right.
Because he didn't feel like it was right.
You're playing, especially in that, you are playing for a national team.
Exactly.
You are playing for a nation.
Exactly. And
you signed up for it. See, that's the thing I don't understand is you signed up for this.
Exactly. You signed up
You sold your life away. See, and I'm seeing it as though I played Division I softball here at Iona College for 2 years, and I signed my life to that. You have certain rules and regulations you have to follow. Certain things you can and cannot do. Okay?
Exactly.
At all times, you are representing Iona softball. At all times, you are representing the organization that you play for.
Exactly.
At all times. And I think if you sign a contract under someone, they have every right to do whatever they want with your playing time.
Exactly. And
if that means that you're sitting during a national anthem, you're not getting any playing time, then that's what's going to happen. And I don't care if that's your right. That's your right, yes, as an American. That is your right to protest.
But it's also the coach's right to tell you what you can and cannot do.
But within this organization, we have our own set of rules.
And
that's okay. Outside football fields, if you want to protest, by all means.
Go right ahead.
But on a field with your organization that you sign a contract with,
yeah.
If your organization is making a statement about that,
mm-hmm.
how are you even gonna say anything towards that?
That's
signed
true.
it. You signed that contract.
That's true. And
they told you they can tell you whatever they want.
Speaking of which, somebody who's a very big supporter in the of the military is J.J. Watt, who every time every time he sacks, he salutes to the flag, which I'm going to miss the rest of the season because he's done.
We got breaking news Wednesday morning. J.J. Watt.
Yep, he re-injured his back and is placed on the injured reserve, and Ian Rappaport said he's missing probably about 8 weeks, but he says he's probably going to miss the entire season. And he posted today on his Instagram, "I haven't missed a game since my sophomore year of high school. This won't be fun, but it's necessary in order for me to return to 100% and play at the level that I am capable of playing. Everybody deals with adversity in their lives, many much worse than what I'm going through. I have great people around me, and I appreciate the thoughts and well wishes from all of you. I'm looking forward to the fight back to the top and to the next time I can step back out on that field with my brothers to play the game that I love. You are the best fans in the world, and I promise to continue to do everything in my power to make you proud, JJ." And he posted that this afternoon at 12:10 p.m. And, obviously every news site has gotten a hold of it. Yeah. But I think that's something that, that's a huge part of the Texans defense that is going to be missing.
Oh my God. That is literally
their entire defense.
That's the NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
That's out. Completely out
for the rest of the season.
So obviously
he just started. We're in week 3.
And
hello, computer logged us out.
Oh yeah,
for a second there.
But
I just don't. I mean, I was going over it, and it was kind of just though. I see it as though, okay, so now he's out. I mean, and JJ Watt also. I mean, I follow him on Snapchat.
You and me both.
I love him, but he is a person that you can see is just hardworking, dedicated, loves football.
He's so dedicated.
More than anything. And when he's out on that field, it's like a completely different person. He is all smiles and everything off the field. That beautiful big smile of his.
Right.
When he gets on that field, it's stone cold. Mm-hmm. Stone cold, ready to go, ready to knock you out, ready to sack you.
Exactly. And
he's amazing.
He's amazing, and that's going to take a big hit because Brian Cushing's not healthy.
Miss 99.
You and me both. But it's okay. You have the other Watt who plays for San Diego.
Yeah,
he's good.
He's good looking too.
I hate to break.
Sorry, we're girls, and that happens. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but there's still 5 teams going into week 4 that are 3-0. So that's the Pats.
The Vikings, the
Eagles, the Broncos, and the Ravens.
Yeah.
So,
and I think the Eagles have a bye week this week.
Yes, they have a
bye week because
Eagles have a
schedule.
Yeah, they've got the bye week. The Ravens put the Raiders this week. The Vikings take on the Giants on Monday night at 8:30. That's Giants will probably lose. The Broncos play the Bucks, and the Pats will take on the Bills on Sunday.
Well, the Giants were 2-0 with it when everybody else was 2-0, and then they lost
on Sunday.
So I mean, I think the Giants might have a good season this year.
I hope they do.
Cruz is here.
But Sterling Shepard is out for the entire season. He's having surgery, so
yeah, that's true.
That's going to be.
I don't think that'll be. I mean, that'll be an impact, but I mean, I think. See, I always say it's like. Yes, you can lose one major. Like, losing J.J. Watt is huge. Don't get me wrong.
That's huge for that defense.
For the Texans. That's huge for the Texans' defense. But you got to think about it as though it's still an NFL team. You still got players on that team. You've
got Javon and Clowney. You've got Vince Wilfork. You have Brian Cushing.
Players that can step up and
Devin
take
Still.
Charge, you know what I mean?
Devin Still, I'm sorry, you were out for an entire season last year. You were cut. Right. But this is your time to shine. JJ's out. This is your time to shine.
Exactly.
And
this is your moment to step up and be like, you know what? Big
be a
shoes
team leader.
To fill. Yes. These are huge shoes to fill. But I'm going to step up and I'm going to be the best that I can be to, also let the Texan fans know that, you got it.
Yeah,
but even though JJ's gone, I can do this.
I just got a little bit of breaking news. Des Bryant has a hairline fracture in his knee. Cowboys coach Jason Garrett describes his injury as day-to-day and week-to-week.
Wow.
And that just came in.
Happened now?
Yeah.
I didn't get any of that. Well, we also have no service down here in WICR, so I don't know how you're doing that.
But yeah, so that's a big loss for the Cowboys as well as Dak Prescott goes into week 4.
I know it's early. I know it's only week 4. But who do you see going to the Super Bowl? I always do this even when baseball starts.
I know, you and me both.
Hey guys, spring training starts. I'm like, so who do you think's going?
Before JJ Watt was out, I was gonna say the Texans because their defense was and their offense was so good. But now I don't know. It's sort of a toss up for me. So
yeah. I mean, obviously, I'm a Giants fan.
Yeah, you and me both. I
want the Giants to win,
obviously,
and I really want a Super Bowl because the last time we won, we beat the Pats. Correct?
Yes, correct.
And I'm just making sure because my memory has been really shot recently. But I just, I want another win for us, and I want to go to a parade.
Exactly.
That's all I want to do is go to a parade for one of my teams. That's it.
But yeah,
so
I mean, that's all we have for you this week, but I'm sure there'll be more next week with playoffs, the season coming to the end this weekend for baseball, and more football updates for you. So
week 4, so we'll be back next Wednesday
at 2 p.m.
Sports Up, guys. We'll see you later.